Bum, bum, bum. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another evening of me mucking around on Spellomancer. Our alpha playtest build is available. If you haven't already, sign up for the alpha. If you're interested, let me know. I can figure out how to get the link here on stream. But wish list on Steam at least. That's always helpful. I don't think I got too many people that were wanting to play tonight, so I'm not really expecting much. So I might swap over to something else if I don't get any players. But yeah, I figured I could at least just hop into a lobby and see who shows up. Let's do the streamer mode on. I do. So, anyways. But yeah, we had a good time on Monday night playing. I think we got a 2v2 going. Did we get to a 3v3? I don't think we got to a 3v3, but ideally we can in the near future. Friday and next week we're going to be switching it up. So Friday I'll be streaming in the middle of the afternoon around 2 o'clock, which apparently most people said that they're more available. So we'll see how that goes. And then we're going to give next Monday, Wednesday, and Friday a try. We're going to have the game available much longer. The game will also be available on Saturday, too. So if you've been wanting to play this, make sure you get involved. Join our Discord, Spellomancer Discord. But, yeah. But anyways, I'm just gonna be hanging out for another. I'm only gonna give this like another 5-10 minutes or so. Then if other folks pop into chat and say they want to play, then I'll fire it up. But let me see. The lobby is up. Be cool if I could like be waiting for a game while also doing other stuff. I could just pop into I could just do a solo game where I just muck around, but here I'll do the playground for the meantime. Yeah, I'm not holding out too much hope that we'll have too many folks popping in, but this is the playground. This is just showing off all the weaponry, all the art, all the pumpkins. We've got all the goods. Crossbow. What? No death. Spike pit doesn't hurt me. That's our apple gun, golden gun, scrimblow gun, popcorn gun. What's going on, Angel? I like doing this. Ready? I wonder if I can, because in the main level, the letters can slide out. Can I fill this with so many letters that it like just gets completely jacked up? Yeah, this is our new game, Spellomancer. Currently in alpha testing. You are welcome to join us for the alpha test. Just wishlist on Steam and then click. There's a link in the news section where you can fill out a form to join the alpha test. It says like we're only accepting testers through the end of January or something, but that's not true. So apparently we did account for that. What if I can crash the game? Whoa! It's like a ball pit, but with letters. What is this game about? That's a great question. I'll show you a better example in a minute. This is like the test area where you can just like have quick access to all the different things, and I just want to see how many letters I can throw in here. In a nutshell, this game is it's a team-based battler platformer. Here's our new tutorial. So basically this is like, you have your base, right? This is our base. And then you head out into the world and you harvest these letters that pop out of the ground. You call them letter cubes. And we put them on this magic book. Boom, cat, right? And you go over here, you pull the lever. Yay, I got 5,000 points for spelling that. Then it's like, alright, now let's go back. Just do it again. We got wild cards. This is a wild. And we've got some more letters. Bonk, bonk, bonk. So this is one aspect of it, right? So you are collecting letters, putting them in your base, pulling the lever, getting points, right? Now normally there's another team that's doing the same thing, so the other team, you want to try to stop them, so you can get weapons like this, and you can stop them. These guys are called scrimblows. They're just kind of the locals that are just hanging out. They get kind of angry though if you pick them up and throw them. They cause trouble. They're like, oh. We have different goofy weapons like a beach ball. We got this skull that's like a one-hit thing. And then that's it. So you and your team are trying to spell words for points, while your opponent's team is also trying to spell words for points. But while you're trying to get the words and spell words, you're trying to mess with them so that they can't do the same. So pretend these scrimblows were the other team. But that's pretty much it in a nutshell, and it's pretty chaotic. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, we had a bunch of games on Monday night. But yeah, I've really only had like the same handful of folks playing, and they've kind of been playing over and over and over again. So, you know, they might want a night off. So I'll probably switch to something else here in a minute. What other games are on my list that I haven't played in a long time? I was going to let me go to the Epic Games Store. I've been meaning to finish what's this game called? Inscryption. Inscryption came out, what, 4 years ago? And I never finished it, and all my friends were like, what, are you an idiot? Why wouldn't you finish it? It's one of the greatest games ever. Inscryption release date. When was that? 2021. It's not that old. You've never seen this concept before? Yeah, it's pretty. It's a pretty fresh idea, if you ask me. So we're pretty happy with it. Inscryption. I'm gonna get back into Inscryption here, and because I want to beat the game and then like never play it again. So, but yeah, if you have any other questions about Spellomancer while I'm just chilling here, let me know. But I'll show you the main library. I'll show you the other bases, all that stuff. So here's our base. Lots of great art. It's all hand drawn. And this is like the main map, ideally for like 4 players. So I've learned all the little tricks. So like from here, you can toss it like all the way into the base. See, but not there though. That's the tricky thing. You gotta have that angle on it, like this. See, but that's not good enough either. Like, I thought you could be, like, on the edge here. Oh, it does work on the edge. Ew. Alright, good to know. These are all the tricks of the trade, because you gotta, like, miss that one ledge there. See, right there? So you gotta be right on the edge. Like this. Boom. That's the sweet spot. So with practice, I could just, like, run up. Boom. Get some ice cream. Boom. Because I've been doing like this. No, not quite. Where's the other sweet spot is over here. So you can stay up here and just go boom. 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 All those go in. So here's our big mess of letters. This is a bigram. I could do that. I got the C over there. I got the K. I need an I. Which we actually have one right here because we got a wild. There's a bug here, so the U will highlight, but anyways. Look at that. Oh, quack! Yeah, the wild card will try to fill in the blank that'll score you the most points. Then down here we have the scoreboard. Take this back to your base, you get bonus points, but it's very heavy, as you can see. But yeah, this is the whole game right here. But normally there'd be a bunch of players and, you know. Will it be free to play? That's a great question. I actually don't know. I think so. I think we are going for a free to play model. Then we're going to be doing some research to see, like, you know, because, you know, we got to make money. So it's like, you know, could we have cosmetics? I mean, there's all sorts of cosmetics we can certainly do. But would that be enough? I don't know. But that's a bit out of my jurisdiction. It wouldn't shock me if we charged for this, but I think those conversations are still very, very early. I think right now it's just, you know, Do we have a fun game? What else do we want to add? That type of stuff. Alright, I'm gonna give this 5 minutes, and I'm gonna go switch it up, unless folks pop in here and they want to play. But yeah, nobody on Discord is saying nothing, so I don't know. There's 44 alpha testers in Discord right now, and nobody wants to play. Reminds you of Brawlhalla? That's good. It reminds me of Towerfall a lot, which is a game I've played a bunch. Yeah. I've heard Castle Crashers, people have said this reminds them of that. But yeah, Battle Scrabble, kind of. It was all original art by Jake something. What's his name? Jake Spaceman. I forget what his socials are. Yeah, if you check our socials, we just shared about all the art. You can check that out. Yeah, similar graphics. Yeah, we've gotten that a couple of times. All right, so there you go. If you have other questions, let me know. But I'm gonna switch it up now. I'm not sure where everybody is. Doesn't seem like anybody is up for playing tonight. If you'd like to play, I'll hop on. Yeah, I gotta try a different strategy to have some of these games, because this is just not really working. I wonder if I have to go to like one weekend or something where it's like, I don't know, it's tough. All right, I'm gonna switch over to a game I haven't played in a long time. No, that's not how you spell it. Inscryption. God, how do you spell this? Inscryption. There it is. Yeah, but it's with a Y. Yeah. Alright, let's switch it up. Done, alright. Game audio. I think I have to choose Inscryption. What's up, Suck? I want to play Spellomancer, but yeah, we had a good group on Monday night, and now nobody. So I think next week will be better. All right, Angel, thanks for hanging out. I think next week will be better. It seemed like more people are free from like the 2 to 5 p.m. range, because that was the other thing. It was like we have a lot of people in different time zones, and they were like, well, that's too late. And so I'm kind of like, all right, well, I wanted to get the best of both worlds, but obviously, you know. So, anyways, I was just kind of brainstorming, and I was like, well, let's try 2 to 5. I'm gonna try that on Friday and see who shows up. All right. Why does it look like it didn't like launch successfully? It's like it's frozen or something. Hold on. Good info, yeah. I know Inscryption is kind of meant... Inscryption is like designed to mess with me, so I can't trust that if it's actually working correctly or not. Let me go to God, where am I? Where's my game capture? Game capture, there it is. I want Inscryption. Okay. There it goes. Devolver. God, half of my games are Devolver games.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Hold on, let me swap over. All right. I haven't played this in a very long time, so can I continue? Where did I leave off? It's been a while. I haven't completed this. I was playing it, and then I just kind of moved on to something else, I guess. I love this game, but it's like, yeah. I know Tarek, 16 bits was like, dude, you have to finish that game. I was like, all right, fine. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played, because it knows I haven't played in an actual long time. Thank you for reminding me. I actually don't remember. Play the squirrel card. Now play your stoat. S? Oh, I didn't know I had to use the, what's it called? Oh, that's right, because I can get up and move about the room. The Zug. Oh, yeah, he told me. Oh, I gotta sacrifice. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Great. Ring the bell to end your turn. Your stoat stands unopposed. Number on the bottom left is a pack power. Got it. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale of its teeth. Who, like... I always think I love like thinking about like games like this, that there was someone sitting in their room and like they just had the thought like to come up with this game and they kept building on it. My turn. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. I know that. It's your turn. Great. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. Okay. Well, I kind of want a squirrel, right? So I can sacrifice it. How dull. Yeah, but if I sacrifice both of these... Suffering as you'll see it again, okay. If I put it here, isn't it unopposed? Do I not attack? Oh, it does it automatically. Okay. 3 weights on this. Yeah, because there's nothing in front of it. Remember that. Because you were learning, I will pass. Again, the choice. A random card from your deck or the certainty of a squirrel. A river snapper. this match. They won't all be so easy. I know that. Let me recall your story. Oh yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. Two denizens of the forest approach you tentatively. The caustic adder. Oops. My microphone to be a bit closer to me, but I don't really have a good place for it. Damage from his poison bite is always lethal. Okay. Oh, I got it. Sacrifice priest does not kill it. Okay. What do I want? The cat or the... I'll take the adder. Came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. Dig it. With a useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. There, 3 is as much as you can carry. Okay. Alright, it's go time. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. What's up, kitty love? How's it been? It's been okay. It's been okay. I was wanted to stream our new game Spellomancer tonight, but wasn't any takers. So can I change this to windowed mode here? Resolution fine. This is what I want. There we go. Can I? Oh, but I still can't leave the screen. That's so annoying. Come on. Alright, hold on. You had 10,000. You had 10,000 points saved up? Oh god. Bobby was so old. Gotta get him from the mic.
Yep, good and ready. Oh, boy.
We need, until he says is the best line.
Hey!
There it is. Alright, well done, Babu. You weirdo. Alright. Back to it. Alright, so the adder, it costs 2 sacrifices. Oh, I gotta sacrifice the stoat too. Okay. How do you have so many Babus? I got a wolf cub. Oh, they played a wolf cub. Alright, Bobby, what do you think? I should get a squirrel, yeah? I think so. Let's see. Can I play my squirrel and then sacrifice? Okay. Nice. Ooh, the bat. Everyone bat flies over creatures to attack directly. You son of a bitch. I feel like I might need... because this thing's gonna get damaged. Then I can... yeah, I think I'm okay. Oh my god. How do you have so many of these? Just doing Babu. I agree. I agree. It's too much Babu. You're too much. I have to keep Babu like here now. There's too much Babu. Alright. So now I can do squirrel here. I can sacrifice and get my adder there. Lovely. I guess I can start taking out. I can play my squirrel and start attacking this stump. Oh my god! How do you have so many points? I'm gonna have to cut you off here. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain.
Good. Remember it all black. Black.
Let me fix the volume on my game though, it is pretty loud. Alright, let's see. The young wolf cub, it grows into a wolf after a single turn. Oh, I like that. The sparrow, inexpensive if feeble. I'm gonna go with the wolf cub. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Oh. Another one. How are you doing this? That's 10, 20, 30, 40. That's 50,000 points. How did you must have won like a bunch of like points on my channel at some point. Pick me. I'll pick you, sure. A chastity spectacle, but the soul of the adder now lives in the stoat. Beautiful.
Hey!
I feel like my wife is gonna text me like, "Can you shut that thing up? I'm trying to sleep." Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. Uh-oh. Okay. My totem has granted my code the power of flight. You bastard. I need a squirrel. I think I'm good. I think I can afford to squirrel it up here. 'Cause this guy's on its way. But I'll be able to kill it. 3 away. Okay, so I get the squirrel. Sacrifice. Put that guy there. Okay. Boom. You have someone waiting on me. I hope the stream goes well. Thank you so much for hanging out. That was fun. You're gonna save your other 30k. Good. Save it for Friday when I'm back on. Babu's going to bed. I gotta fix his eyes. He's got like holes. Impressive. I feel like I'm doing good, but usually I only get to like the 3rd or 4th boss and then I like fail. The flighty elk. It moves after attacking. I like that. The proud wolf. What's this thing mean? Maybe that's a bonus. Maybe I should have taken that. Oops. Campfire or a sacrifice? I'm gonna go to the campfire. Came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come warm one of your creatures by the fire. Warm by the fire, that will enhance its power. Notice one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Okay. Are you my snapper? Nice. The fire warmed the poor river snapper, enhancing its power. Reached toward it, another gnashed their teeth. That word, he pulled her away from the fire and left. Grand Fur has flying defense. A card bearing the sigil will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne. Great. No, my grizzly. Why'd I do that? Take some damage here. god, I just got wrecked. Using some opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up from the table. Fine. Fetch me the candlestick from the top of the barrel beside the door. Bring it here. Now sit back down. Let me explain something to you. This game is so wacky. That's one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? A rock. Love it. Choose one. I'm going to take the boulder. Feeling overburdened enough with the full 3 items you carried on. Oh, this guy. I remember this guy. Trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood near your path. Weehaw! 'Twas the prospector. The mule's key. Back mule, okay. So I gotta kill the mule, I'm guessing? Hey, choo-choo. Let's see. I just want to beat this game because I have yet to do that. I got my stoat. My poisonous stoat. Back on the board, baby. I'm pretty rusty. The squirrel will block the coyote, won't it? It has to, yeah. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. What's up, Ike? It's been a while. Dag nabbit, my mule. So I got a lot of critters. I should probably get a squirrel here. A skunk. What's that? The creature opposing a card bearing the sigil loses 1 power. Oh, wow. No. There's gold in them cards. My nuggets. Oh no. I feel that. Can I type my legs? I'm just like, what? Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, I can't play anything. What's this do? When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a guard bringing the sigil will move to that empty space. Okay, I think I got that. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I can get my boulder involved. Oh yeah. Actually, that because I can't play the elk yet. Can I sacrifice the boulder? I think I can, right? No, I can't. It's okay, I can take one more damage. Nice. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. Woohoo! Oh, so calm. I haven't heard that name in a long time. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. Child 13. Doesn't die on sacrifice, but you have the heart to try it. The uninspiring Gek. Perhaps you can find a use for it. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. I kind of like that. With the sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carry it onwards. The rank smell of rot and mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip. The wetlands. Ooh, a grizzly, yes. Another snapper. Bullfrog. I like the bullfrog. I think this means that I already have one in my deck, maybe? I love these guys, though. So here I get an item. Here I can improve something. I forget what. This is a sacrifice, but I can merge cards together, basically. I kind of like this one. Let me see. Should I get nuts? I feel like I barely scratched the surface of this game. It's hard, man. I don't have like a ton of confidence in like my skills of beating my opponents here. Okay, he's got stinky creatures. right. I only have. Uh-oh. Living on the edge here. Oh, these guys are flying. Oh, I forgot. Ugh. I think I'm done for. You're too creeped out to play alone. Oh man. All right, that was a bad match. The vibe of the game gives that. This game doesn't freak me out too much, fortunately. The apotheosized goat. Sacrificing it grants 3 blood. I kind of need that. Plus 2 health. Oh no. I don't like that they don't trade. I mean, it's so weird that to work out the timing. Like they don't die when they attack you. Just frustrating. It's impossible. I don't know. I feel like just like the card game is meant to be kind of shitty. Your very own death card. draw the cost from. Okay. This one. Huh? Alright. The portrait. Resourceful possum. Costs 2 bones. Gain a bone and one of your creatures perishes for any reason. Okay, I remember that. With the creature you gained a bone. Great. You will not lose this till it's spent or the battle ends. Okay. Willem Dafoe's in this game. Oh man. Why'd you spill the beans, Tommy? Why'd you spill my beans, Tommy? Creepy old sailor. I vaguely remember that. I think I've made it to that point at some point. Get up and fetch it for me. Beside the safe. How do I get this raven? So many clues. This is not my first time playing this. I played this a couple years ago. But yeah, it feels very fresh because I just haven't played it in such a long time. But I think last time I played it, I was very into like Hearthstone at the time, so I kind of had this mindset of like, oh, this is like a trading card game, and it kind of messed with my head. How far did I get? The sailor sounds familiar, so I maybe I got there, or maybe I just saw somebody else do it. I don't know. The meager coyote. But what did you expect for only 4 bones? Yeah, what a waste. The rattler. And a cockroach. The unkillable cockroach returns your hand after dying. I like that. Insta-snag. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. Teaching about bones. Alright, here's a tip. I saw a past victim writing a passcode in the rule book. Okay. Wolf cub. Alpha. Creatures in the card variants will gain 1 power. Ooh, I gotta kill that thing. I don't think I can though. Ooh, the cockroach. Too valuable. Mighty bullfrog. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, my game such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. Uh-oh. 273, okay. Time to touch this. Yeah, stink bug. Ah, this stupid game. I never understood this puzzle. I put that there very well. You may add it to your deck and I'll deal you one every so often. The skink. You gotta move certain pieces to match the number on the scale on the left. I know that much. But But I just don't know where it's counting the numbers. Oh, here we go, yeah. Let's go take note of the special traits as well. Oh, because it blocks flying. Oh, I see. So it's attacking down. Okay. Now I kind of get it. All right. Worker ant. Those ants will out of your deck and make them available for future challenges. Caged wolf. Ooh. Is this? No. What? So this is doing 3 damage this way. Why isn't this doing 5 then?